Hey everybody, how's it going? First off, a disclaimer, this is no way intended to be an instructional video. I'm just making some videos of my beekeeping for this year, and hopefully things go pretty well. This is going to be my first major hive inspection to go through this one hive, and I'm going to try to do a split. An old timer told me that when the dandelions come out around here, that's when we can do a split. So I got a buddy that could use a hive, and I'm going to try to make a split for him. If everything goes really well, I'll have one done. I have my little homemade nuke box there. My wife, she painted it up for me. She did a really nice job. And I'm gonna get going here and see what's inside of here. Go through this top box first and set it off to the side. Wow, they got a lot of stuff built up in this top box. I think I'm just going to shut the camera off, and I'm going to go through these frames one at a time. And if I hit something interesting, I'll turn it back on and bring you up to speed. Okay, so I'm only about 4 frames into it, and I actually found the queen, and I have freshly laid eggs right in here. I hope that it can pick up here. If you look down at the bottom of those cells, there's little wee specks of white in there. They're freshly laid eggs, and I know they got to be real fresh because the queen is right. I lost her. She's right there. You can see how much bigger she is. Hopefully you can see her right at the end of my finger. Right there she is. So I know. So basically I'm going to brush her off into the hive, and I'm going to steal this frame, and hopefully they'll make an emergency queen when I separate them. I'm going to take these to my buddy's house. I'll take them right to his house. I'll be away from this hive a couple miles. So there's the queen. I'm going to make sure and get her back in that hive, and then I'm going to take hopefully a good frame of brood and a frame of pollen and honey and nectar and stuff. So I think this very next frame is total brood. I'm going to pull it out right now. Here I am. I said I wasn't going to do this without gloves on, but here I am doing it right now. So I want this frame right next to it. I think it's got a ton of brood on it. Nice and gentle. Please don't sting me, bees. I gotta cut firewood tomorrow. There's a lot of cat brood in this frame right here. I'm gonna give them a little wee bit of smoke first. So if you're watching this, Ron, I'm handling this with no gloves on, just for you. That's packed with cat brood. Oh, lots of cat brood and honey and all kinds of stuff. That's gonna be a great frame. Now I gotta get my queen off of this frame, and this is the one I'm hoping that can make a new queen, an emergency queen for them. I don't have any queens right now. I did call Brushy Mountain, but they said they were completely out for Pennsylvania. So I'm going to try to just gently just move her down. I should have a brush. I don't have a bee brush. Gently get her off this frame. Oh, I don't want to hurt her. Come on, let's go down here. There she goes, I think. Okay, so long story short, I ended up making 2 splits. I got one right here, and I have another one over there. I'm going to transport these to my buddy Ron's house, which is a couple miles away from here, and open them up and hopefully they're gonna make a new queen and start a new hive. And I dropped my queen, like I said, I'm no expert beekeeper. I dropped my queen outside the hive. Pretty sure I got her back in there, so I'd say a prayer that I got her back in there. If I didn't, I could have screwed things up royally for that hive. But I was able to pull 6 frames of bees out of here. 2 frames with fresh eggs in it. 2 frames with cap brood with workers and nurse bees all over them. And 2 frames of honey and pollen and everything. So that hive was super strong. They're probably going to swarm anyway, so I'm hoping to get 2 good splits off here. I know emergency queens aren't supposed to be the greatest, but I'm hoping for the best. So Ron, I'm going to be at your house pretty soon dropping these off. Okay, so here we are at Ron's. This is about at least 2 miles from my apiary, so I'm going to open these up. That's just a dead one. There's a live bee. Stuck to the paper though. So, they're still pretty calm, even after the ride. That's awesome. They should have everything they need in there. So we'll come back here in about, I don't know, about a month, and hopefully there's gonna be a new queen in there laying fresh eggs. See what happens. All right, thanks for watching.